Hi guys, so before I sit down and record a couple of videos, booktube videos, I thought that I would do like a quick catch-up video, and I thought that I would do that while I got ready to film a book haul. I've got to wait for my hair to dry a little bit because it's all wet and blah. And I haven't worn makeup in weeks, like pretty much the last time I wore makeup was when I went to the Harry Potter studio tour with Beth, because ever since then I was sick and I couldn't be bothered to basically wear makeup. And I've got some new bits, well, not new, but new to me, and I haven't actually used them yet, so I thought I need to get and use them. And this could go really well, or this could go horribly wrong. We shall see how it works out. I keep feeling the need to sneeze, but I can't sneeze, so we shall just see how this goes. As you can see, like, I've still got like a spot there, I've still got like redness here, which is, I think, easing. But if anyone's got any like tips on what you can put on like red, like dryness above your lip to get rid of it, please let me know, because it's really starting to piss me off now. I bought a new foundation to me. I've never tried this before. It's the Rimmel Wake Me Up one, and I bought it. Normally the foundation that I wear is the Boots No. 7 Beautifully Matte, but because my skin's been a bit weird, because normally I have oily skin, but I've had dry patches, so I wanted to like avoid a matte foundation. So I've never tried this one. I love foundations that come in pumps. I don't know why they make foundation any other way. It should always come in a pump. And I thought when I colour tested this in the store, I thought it looked, because sometimes I am really pale, but that Boots one is like super pale. So sometimes when I put it on, it can like wash me out. And I liked the look of this one, this Rimmel one, because it says it's called Wake Me Up, so it's supposed to be quite brightening. And I thought, well, I normally look half dead, so if anything can brighten and make my skin look healthier, like, don't get me wrong, my skin's not the most unhealthy, like, it's much better. Like, I'm at a place with my skin where I am fairly happy with it, because it used to be so much worse. So like, when I get a flare up of acne and stuff, I'm not that sad about it. You can't really see much. Not that I really want you to zoom in on my face, because it's not anything that anyone wants to be zoomed in on. So yeah, like I said, my skin used to be so much worse. So when I get a flare up now, it doesn't bother, like, I don't like it, but it doesn't reduce me to the completely anxious state that I was before, because I know that it's, you know, temporary, or it should be temporary, I should say, and that my skin will die down. And before, spots like this, I used to have them all the time. Like, literally, I'd have them like one there, one there, one there, like, you know, all over. Whereas now I just tend to get one at a time, which is, you know, far more manageable than like 3, 4. And I've often said, like, if they were the poppable spots, like, I don't think it would bother me as much. In person, this is a really nice matching foundation. I still look a bit washed out on camera, but in person, this is really nice. It's really well matched with my skin. I'm quite impressed with myself for picking this. I want to do that, but I don't want to make it worse, but at the same time, it's like glaring at me that it's red, and I don't like it. Yeah, I like this foundation so far. I haven't bought a foundation, or different foundation, in a while. I've stuck to my No. 7. Before that one, I had the other No. 7 matte one, whereas this is like, the other one is the lighter matte one, and it's definitely a light formula. If you like a matte foundation, I would recommend it. It is definitely matte, but it's not too matte. It's quite comfortable, but I haven't wanted to put anything too drying on my skin at the moment, because it's doing weird things. So I wanted this video to kind of be chatty and a catch-up video. So how the devil is everyone? I know I uploaded a what I got for Christmas video, and I did Vlogmas. But how did you all have a good Christmas? Most of you commented that you did. I really had a nice Christmas, apart from the run-up of being sick. I don't know whether to try this new concealer. It's the new Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. Normally I go for my instant Maybelline eye one, which is really good. It's like my go-to concealer, but I've been eyeing up this one because I only bought it the other day. So let's give this a whirl. Where's my sponge? Where is my sponge? Ah, got it. So yeah, if you guys followed my Vlogmas, you'll know that my December was basically plagued with sickness. Like, I'm not going to say that I never get ill, because, you know, I do. But normally, I'm ill for a couple of days, I bounce back, and that's it, you know. December, I was literally plagued with sickness from, I mean, Beth and I went to the Harry Potter Studios on the 5th of December. I woke up that morning, like, headachy, but nothing, like, out of the ordinary. And I thought, oh, you know, take some painkillers and it'll ease. And it did throughout the day. I just took, you know, paracetamol to put the headache at bay, which was fine. And then the next day, because I booked Harry Potter off of work, and I booked the next day as well, because I knew that I'd be tired and stuff. I think this concealer's a little yellow, and it feels quite thick under my eyes, but I'll set it so it'll be fine. And then the next day I had the same headachy feeling, but it was like I kind of got hit by a train. Suddenly my body just, like, all of a sudden was like, oh, like, it felt exhausted. So I went to bed, because then I started to feel really cold and I couldn't get warm. And then I just tried to sleep, and I had this pounding headache. Once I lay down, I couldn't get back up again. I couldn't even get up to go and find more painkillers. Like, I literally couldn't. It was awful. So I had, like, flu-y-like symptoms for 2 weeks. Every time I thought I'd be getting better, I'd be, like, hit with exhaustion or something. I'm sorry if the rattling of my bracelet's annoying you. So yeah, every time I thought, oh, you know, I'm on the mend, something else would hit me. Like, one morning I had just terrible nausea, which seemed to ease fine. So yeah, I had that literally for 2 weeks of December. And then as I thought I was getting better, I got a really sore throat. And I thought, oh, maybe this is just the end of the flu, you know, getting a bit of a sore throat. So I stocked up on Strepsils and, you know, all kinds of throat medicine and stuff, and that was sort of like one of the Fridays. And it just wasn't getting better. And then on the Monday morning, I get to work, and one of my colleagues was like, "You're right, you sound awful, like your throat sounds awful." I was like, "Yeah, I've got a sore throat." They're like, "This is what happens when you work in, like, a healthcare kind of industry." People are like, "Let's have a look at your throat then." So they got their phones, shone the torch down my mouth, and they were like, "Mate," like, literally that's what they said, "Mate, your tonsils are, like, white, absolutely covered in white." And I was just in so much pain. It was getting harder and harder to swallow, and it just hurt. So I rang my doctor, and they said, you know, "We can get you an emergency appointment. Come down to the surgery. We don't know an exact time. You'll just have to sit here." So my boss was like, "Just go." And yeah, cut a long story short, I had tonsillitis. I have never in my life had tonsillitis before. I felt like such a wimp because I was in just so much pain. They put me on penicillin, which after a few days did really help with the throat. Unfortunately, I'm not allergic to penicillin. I'm one of the only people, I think, in my family that is not allergic to penicillin. However, it did have some unfortunate side effects. So even though I had the tonsillitis, the Monday I went to the doctor's was the Monday before Christmas. So I was like, oh God, I really hope that I don't have tonsillitis for Christmas, because, you know, I wasn't able to enjoy, I know it sounds silly, but I wasn't able to enjoy my food properly. Like, it was tasting funny, and, you know, certain foods were hard to swallow and stuff. So I was like, I don't want my Christmas dinner ruined by tonsillitis. Fortunately, it wasn't ruined by tonsillitis. I did have some unfortunate side effects to the penicillin, which are just too embarrassing to speak about. But overall, I did still eventually enjoy my Christmas. I spent it with my mum, my brother, my grandparents, and my boyfriend. We had a good day, and yeah, it was just nice. I'm gonna put a bit more concealer on that spot actually. I'm not sure how I feel about this concealer. It looks like it's gonna settle into the fine lines around my eyes, despite me having set it to death. I do like my Maybelline under eye, but I wanted another concealer maybe for spot concealing, so this looks like it might be alright for that. Don't know if it's the right colour for it. But yeah, so overall Christmas was good. There we go. So yeah, and it's like I said to you guys, like with what I got for Christmas videos, how you felt about them, and you were all like saying that you wanted one, so I did one for you guys. So far, most of other than the setting powder that I used is the one that I used before, which is the supposed to be colour correcting one. I want to buy a loose powder, but I don't really know which one to go for. And I haven't really been bothered with makeup shopping lately. Like I said, because I haven't worn any makeup basically since the beginning of December. I'm like, like, forget it. Okay. Just using Makeup Revolution Baked Blush in a colour Hard Day, which is ironic because literally the work this week's been so hard. Like literally, I'm so glad at the time that I'm recording this, it's Saturday. So glad that the work week is over. I didn't think it was ever going to end. Just really didn't think it was going to end. So, have you guys done any sale shopping? January sales, Boxing Day sales, anything like that? I've done a fair bit, but not loads. Like I picked up a few. I picked up a couple of pairs of boots in Primark that were reduced from like £14 each to £6 each, which were really nice. I've picked up a couple of charms for my bracelet, which I'm going to show you in my January favourites. But other than that, I haven't done a huge amount. I've not bought any clothes or anything like that. I very rare, like, I'm not much of a clothes shopper. I go in stages. Like, you'll tend to find that there'll be a month where I buy a shit ton of new clothes and then I won't buy new clothes again for like 6 months or something. Like, I just don't. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I did think about using a pomade today, but if I'm honest with you guys, I can't be bothered. So there's that. How did you guys get on with your Goodreads challenges last year? I think I set mine quite low. I can't remember what I set it as. Was it 30 books or something? I set it. I mean, a couple of years ago I was setting it like at 100 books and stuff. But I've been taking my reading sort of in a different pace because I ask for and accept less and less books for review. I just kind of read what I want to. I will still accept review books if they're, you know, books I'm excited for and things like that. But I don't want books to show up that I'm not interested in, and then I feel obliged to read them. And then I'm not reading the books that I want to read. Also, I don't want to be put off reading bigger books because I'm worried that I'm going to fall behind on my Goodreads goal. So yeah, I've been setting it sort of lower. I think I set it at 15 books this year. I know I'm going to read more books than that. And you know, I might set it higher. But for me now, I'm in that stage where the amount of books I read doesn't really matter, but I still feel obliged to set a Goodreads goal. I don't know why, but I just am. I feel like I need to set a goal. I can't not set a goal. I think because I've done it for so long now, setting a Goodreads goal, that I just have to every year. And I do still like that you can just click on your reading goal and you can see all the books that you've read for the year. So I do find that helpful as well. I haven't made a most anticipated reads of the year thing, and I don't think I will, to be honest. Okay, so what I really wanted today to wear makeup just so I could play with this. I bought it at the beginning of December, and it's the Juvia's Place Saharan Palette 2. And I was dying to play with this, and I just haven't, because, like I said, I've not worn any makeup, so I haven't played with it at all. So I have absolutely zero idea what I'm going to do here. This is probably going to go horribly wrong, and I'm not going to upload this because it's gone horribly wrong. I've just gouged an eyeshadow, trying to stop it from going on my new black jeans. So we're going well so far. So I see a lot of beautiful eyeshadow creations, particularly on Instagram. Instagram's very dangerous for me because I'm always like, I could totally do that, and I could never do that. I can never recreate the looks that I see on Instagram because I just don't have the skill that most of those Instagram artists, makeup artists have. I wish that I did. Plus, my eyes are very hooded. So half the looks that I'm attracted to, I could never pull off to the exact same look because I literally don't have the eyes for it, which makes me extremely sad. Extremely sad. Oh, do any of you guys follow the beauty community? I'm just interested. Do any of you like keep up to date with what's going on in there and stuff? I kind of do and I kind of don't. Like, I have the people that I follow and that's kind of it. Like, I don't branch out much further than the people that I already follow, kind of thing. So I can already feel that I am not gonna get what I want from this. The idea that I have in my head is not what's going to be eventually on my eyes, but we're just going to go with it. We're just going to crack on and see what we end up with. God, my hair really pisses me off. Never settles how I want it. Oh. So I'm just trying to blend at the moment. This colour here into my crease. I do find with the Juvia's Place eyeshadows, they are incredibly pigmented and they are beautiful, but they don't always look the same in the pan as what they do on your eyes. They often come out either brighter, or like this colour here looks like an extremely dark brown, but once you put it on, it almost comes out as like a brick reddy brown, which is nice, but is not what it looks like in that pan, like, at all. Okay, so then I've seen this thing where they take concealer and put that on their eyes as a base for, like, to make something else brighter. I have never attempted this, but I'm going to attempt it now because I want to try that shimmery, like, minty colour, and I really want it to pop against this like reddy colour, I guess. and I'm worried that it won't if I don't put some kind of base on. Whew. Oh gosh, so you can tell I'm concentrating now because I can't talk when I concentrate. It's a terrible habit that I have, and I'm sorry about that. I wish I was technical enough to like speed this up, but I'm not even. I can't even do that. Oh, too much. Too much. Oh, have you guys seen The Greatest Showman? I went to watch it on Monday with my boss. She didn't realise it was a musical. So she was a bit like, oh. But I loved it. I'm obsessed currently with the soundtrack. I thought it was an incredible movie. Oh, that does work. Oh, that's nice. You won't be able to see it very well, but it's this really nice shimmery minty green, and when I saw it swatched online, that's what really made me drawn to this palette, and I was waiting for it to drop. Oh, I like that colour a lot. I'm all about like iridescent shifting colours. I like them a lot. So yes, I'm feeling this. So yeah, The Greatest Showman, I thought it was fantastic. I'm obsessed with the soundtrack right now. Literally like living for that. Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron are brilliant in that movie. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. The time flew by in the cinema. It did not feel like I had sat down for like 2 hours to watch a film. It flew by so fast. I've got concealer where I didn't want it. Yeah, I was just completely absorbed by the movie. I thought it was fantastic. And I am recommending it all over the place. Yeah, I thought it was brilliant. My favourite songs from the soundtrack would be This Is Me, Never Enough, and I've got it in front of me here. I like Rewrite the Stars, and I also like From Now On. But actually, it's a musical where there isn't really a bad song on the soundtrack. I like all of them. I don't dislike any particular song. Wow, this green really does build. Pretty impressed with that. I need to blend it out a bit though. Where the bloody hell did I put my blender? There we go. So, yeah, if you guys have been umming and ahhing whether to see the movie, I definitely would go and watch it. Are there any other movies that you guys are particularly excited for at the moment? I want to see Jumanji. Has anyone seen that? I haven't gone to see it yet, but I really want to. Really want to go and see that. Okay, I'm actually quite happy with how this turned out. That went better than I anticipated. I need to put a little bit of glow. I'm going to take the like goldy creamy champagne colour here and pop that on my inner corner, just for a little bit of a pop. So far I really like this palette. I've got quite a few of the Juvia's Place palettes, and they are incredibly pigmented and beautiful. And I look up a lot of looks, what you can do with them, and some people make some beautiful, beautiful looks, and I'm just like, I will never be able to do that. Like, just never. Not through lack of wanting to, but just not being able to. I do feel like I need to bring some shape here though. Because it feels a bit flat. That. Can I blend it out with that? And now the weird faces come. I'm not built for these, in case you can't tell. For these, like, now why is one side more blended than the other? I'll try a smudger. Nah, that'll do. So, where's that gone? I keep misplacing stuff lately, it's ridiculous. Just need some highlighter and some lip gloss now, I reckon. I think I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Aurora palette. I love this palette, I wear it a lot. I think I'll go in with Helia, because the green of that should go with the green that we've used on the eye, hopefully. Hopefully that works and I don't end up looking horrible. I'm still in a highlight obsessive phase. I love me some glow. Yeah, because this is like a mix of greenish and gold highlight. It goes nicely with the green on the eye and like the gold on the inner corner. So that goes nicely. Ooh, getting there now. Okay, that's highlight done. On my lips, I'm just going to use lip gloss because anything matte or anything like that will just dry out my lips even more. And they've been quite chapped, and particularly obviously I've got the dry patch above my lip that I don't want to make any worse. So I'm just going to use this Soap and Glory little lip gloss. It's just quite plain, which will do for me. I did mention, I think it was in my what I got for Christmas video, would you guys be interested in a Disney tradition video, like collection video? A couple of you said that yes you would. I have recorded that and I think it's due to go up. I think I scheduled it for February. So yeah, that will go up. And also I am planning to do a Funko Pop video, like haul video, not haul, like collection video. But I'm waiting for a couple to arrive in the post. Every time I go to record it, I'm then due another one in the post, so I don't want to do it and then literally like a Funko Pop arrive the day after. So, put my glasses back on, and I'm done. I really like this foundation. Obviously we'll see how it wears. That will be the true test. But in person, obviously I'm a little bit washed out on camera. In person, it's a really good colour match. The eyeshadow, I'm loving this. I will wear this look again. My eyebrows are on fleek, but they always are. So yeah, that's my chatty get ready with me, guys. I'm going to go record this book haul so I can get these books put away. And yeah, I was thinking of maybe recording another video, but at the moment I'm drawing a blank. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all soon.